I just want to make a real quick video here showing you about the quizzes and the quiz system and looking at the feedback. So first of all, when you're going to take a quiz, click here on quizzes, and it's going to bring up the list of quizzes here, and Unit 6 review is the quiz that we want to take for general chemistry. So I'm just going to use general chemistry as a example here. All right, and I've gone in and I've put some answers already in the quiz. I'm going to click here to resume the quiz. All right, and so here on the instructions on this first quiz, I said if you click on the icon that I have circled, then you can type in the chemical formulas. And I know this looks exactly like this. So some of the students, because I said if you click on the icon that I have circled, are trying to click up here. It doesn't work. This is just a screenshot of my computer so I could show you. Down here where you type the answer, this is the one that you want to click on here. So when you do, that's going to bring up this list, and you want to select the insert a chemistry formula chem type here. And then this box is going to come up, and this is where you can type in chemical formulas. So say, for example, and what you really need to do is you need to work these out on paper first before you start typing your answer in, because that way you can get all your subscripts and things. You can get that formula written out on paper, and here's where you're just typing it in, because sometimes this box pops up and it covers part of the question, and I haven't found a way to move this box around. Okay, so make sure you work it out on paper first. So sodium phosphate, Na, and that's Na3. So I need to add a subscript here. So if you'll come over here, right here to this icon, and if you hold your finger on it, your mouse finger, you're going to see it says subscript, and it shows the little subscript box. You can type a 3. Now, after you type in the subscript, you want to go back to normal type. So on your keyboard, the arrow that points towards the right, that's what you want to hit once, and then it makes your cursor big again. Then we can type PO, and then we're going to have to put a 4 here. So I'll click that again to put in my 4. Then my right arrow, I'm going to go space, space. Okay. And then this is going to be plus, so I type a plus on my keyboard. Lead 2 chloride, so that's PbCl2. Now, I can either type it in like I did on the Na3PO4, or right here, you see 6 elements, the symbol for the elements, right here on this bar, right there. If you click that, you're going to get the whole periodic table, and then you can type in things this way. So if I want to do lead chloride, I'm going to hit PB, okay, and then I'm going to come back over here and hit CL, then here to get my subscript so I can type in the 2, okay? And then a couple of spaces, and here are the arrows that we use in chemistry. So this one is just a single arrow. Then I'm going to type out, the remainder of my equation. Make sure that you have it balanced so that, this is not correct. I'm not showing you the right answer, but if you wanted to add a coefficient there to balance this out, then you just put your cursor there and add in the coefficients. So when you click OK, that's going to pop that in there right there, and it looks like a normal, real chemical formula. Now, if you don't want to mess with this, if you can't figure it out from this video, then it is okay to type it like this. I know what that means. Okay, so you don't have to, tell me that that's supposed to be a little 3. So I understand what that means as well. Okay, so I'm going to click next, and I'm going to select decomposition. This is not a decomposition equation, but I'm going to select it so I can show you how to go to the next question. Now, on future quizzes, I selected here to show you one question at a time. But on future quizzes, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let you see all the questions, and then you can scroll up and down so you can go back and refer to another question if you need to do that. All right, so I'm not going to take the time to go on with the rest of the quiz. I'm just going to go ahead here and say submit quiz. It's going to tell me I have 3 unanswered questions. Okay, so if you accidentally submit that, then this is going to pop up, and you can say, oh, cancel, I don't want to do that. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and submit it. Okay. So after I have submitted the quiz, it tells me that I got 0 out of 100. Uh-oh. It tells me when I submitted the quiz, and this attempt took 7,235 minutes. That is bogus because I'm taking it in student view, so don't worry about that. So it comes up here and it tells me which questions that I got wrong. Of course, I got that wrong. On questions like this, it says not yet graded because I have to go in and grade those by hand, and I check these often. So once you submit a quiz, keep checking back to see if I've graded it and if you've made above or below a 70. If you make below a 70, then I'm going to reopen the quiz, give you some feedback, and reopen the quiz and let you take it again. So let's look and see what it looks like when I have graded it and left you some feedback. Okay, so we're back, and this is how you look at the feedback for your quiz. So once I've graded the quiz, now on this home screen, you're going to see grades 1. Okay, so you're going to see one item that I have graded and left some feedback for you. So let's click this. Okay, and this is going to take you to the list of your grades. Now, these aren't real grades because the quizzes that we had in the past were just practice quizzes, but now we're doing for real quizzes because we're doing at-home learning. So just select a quiz that you took, and for us, we just did the Unit 6 review quiz. When you click on that, it's going to bring this up. It's going to show you the grade that you received on this from me grading it. And so here is the feedback right there. That's the moneymaker right there. So I'm sorry, but this is not correct. There are no products on this equation. So you can see here, we typed in the reactants, but we didn't finish it. We didn't put any products. So you do not get any credit for that. Now it says not yet graded. That's because I didn't put in the point there for that, but it is graded and it is updated. All right, so the example on question number 2, it says that this is incorrect. I'm sorry, but this is not decomposition. Please go back and review your reaction types. So, I'll tell you what part of your notes that you should go back and review. And then if you have another attempt for this, then you can go ahead and go back into quizzes here and see that you have this quiz here and take the quiz again. If you have, it says, that you have another attempt to do that. All right, so I hope this helps you. If you still have questions, please feel free to email me through Canvas. Please don't send me emails through my school email because I will just not answer you through school email. I'll go to Canvas and I'll answer you through that.